Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you'd be balling too. I know you seen us falling too. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us. If stuck up is what you call it, cool. Ooh, you should've seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's gator haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this
Salute everybody.
Ashton
and Bailey, what's good? What's good? Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel.
Show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to preach.
About to cook today. I told everybody Bud was having problems making that weight. I told everybody. Y'all go listen to Upper Echelon. He told you. You about to get in here and cook. Yes, sir. But even though Bud might have missed weight, they weren't about to let this fight nothing. Not gonna let this fight nothing. Y'all first come in here, man. We about to get popped. We about to get active. We gonna get active until we get to that. I'm just running this show to the weigh-in. We just rocking it to the weigh-in.
Get your money, girl, and just stop.
We rocking to the weigh-in.
Ain't about that dough, it ain't about me.
Salute to everybody out there.
Like myself, I get that paper.
We got less
Man,
than
your woman probably out there with some people to give me. Listen, you're looking at a real pimp, ask my old women. And they'll tell you no remote, I control women. I'm a whole load, put me in the game, woman. If he ain't paying, then he shouldn't be playing. I'm saying.
Hey, that's amazing. I said that shit earlier today. I made a video before anybody that said that he was going to miss the weight. Like, I already got the I told everybody. Everybody over here, we already took the spot. Because I already gave everybody the I already gave everybody the I took the weight all week. I took what it was. Salute everybody. Skywalker, salute. We up in here. Brandon Lindsay, salute, bro. We up in here. Ashton, salute. If you were up in Echelon and you've been up in here, then you already knew that Bud was going to miss weight. Because we've been cooking on this topic. You know, up here, we got inside scoops in here. You know, Derek James is my friend. You know, I learned from the coach. I learned from Coach Derek James. But I told all of y'all, if y'all been following us and been on the and you've been in the chat room, then you know I've been told y'all that Terrence Crawford was having problems making weight. I'm the only one that's been talking about that this whole week. Everybody else talking about, oh man, Bud's a professional. Bud has no problem. And I told everybody, Bud's having problems. Bud's having problems making this weight. I told everybody he was going to have problems making this weight. Salute Brandon Lindsay. Salute Richard Prairies. Valentine, salute. All things, salute. Mr. Marr, salute. But if y'all remember correctly, Valentine, you remember I've been telling people, Skywalker, I've been telling everybody, you remember Skywalker, I told y'all he wasn't going to make weight. I told y'all he wasn't going to make weight. But see, y'all in here with the upper echelon. Let me, since this is the last week, let me go ahead and get my moderators together, because like I told y'all here from the basement floor, and all y'all here from the basement floor, y'all get to be with me as we go to the top. As we become one of the best boxing channels, you know, y'all gonna be the mods in this bad boy. You feel me? So, you know, I'm making sure I show love to everybody that's showing love to me early. You feel me? Because after this week right here, it's over with. Black Star, I got the link in there, bro. Go ahead and hop up here. We about to cook it up. about to cook it up. Appreciate that, Ashton and Bailey. I'm gonna keep that flame coming. I dropped the video. If y'all got y'all notifications on, y'all know early this morning I dropped the video. Because I talked to Derrick James early this morning. He said that they was rehydrating up real nice right now. Said Earl's got the strength back. He rehydrating up nice. When y'all see the weigh-in, you're going to see Earl going to look kind of full and kind of thick. And tomorrow, he's going to be looking like a full-fledged middleweight. He's ready for this fight right here. And, like, Valentine, I really don't think he made the weight, but they're going to say he made weight eventually anyway. You know why, Valentine? Because Earl is going to say, let it ride. They not about to do nothing to scar or mar this fight right here. If he didn't make weight, he still would have made weight. They not letting nothing mess with the biggest fight in the history. In the history. This is bigger than Hearns and Sugar Ray because both of these fighters is undefeated. And this fight right here is going down as legendary. And wasn't nothing going to mess with this fight. And I told y'all, well, I've been telling y'all since last week, since the media workout, Bud still cutting weight. He put on too much muscle, and this their first time. See, this is their first time going into camp trying to put muscle on. They not used to it. They didn't know what the hell they was doing. And see, you just can't add muscle and think you can just go into camp. And this shouldn't have been your first camp adding muscle anyway, because muscle is a tricky thing. And now Bud's stamina's gonna be that much gone. And like I heard, he looked horrible, man. They say he looked like Skeletor off of He-Man. All things salute, all things. And like I told everybody, my man, what's going on with you, Black Pro? Let me get this band out of our way real quick so we can go ahead and get this shit. Let's get active, like they say. We getting active. Yeah, Black Star, salute, bro. How you doing, man? I can't hear you, bro. You must got it on mute. Yeah, he must have left. But yeah, I seen it. See, like I tell you, I used to box. So, you know, I could tell what's going on, right? And you're not walking around in 113 heat index weather. 113 was the heat index. And you walking around in a damn hoodie. Just like you're not going to no media working out and putting in 45 minutes worth of work. Salute Crawford. You're not putting in all this work and doing all this on a media day. You're not doing that. And so that's when I knew something going wrong. And you see Bomac fat ass was looking nervous. So, you know, I was like, yeah, he ain't making weight. And then when they was doing the media workout, you see Earl, he did his little thing and everything. But then we seen we seen Bud. We seen that he was getting a hard sweat going. Like, he was sweating profusely. Like, he was trying to get his whole workout in. Like, he was like, fuck it. I'm here. I might as well get this sweat going. And you see, he wasn't hydrating up like Spence was. He was barely drinking any water. I said, yeah, he trying to cut weight. I said, they done fucked up by putting on the muscles, and now they don't realize how bad the muscles weight. Salute, Black Star. What you got going, bro? Hello? Can y'all hear Black Star? Are you on mute, brother? You gotta unmute yourself, Black Star. Dang. Hey, Fight Ready TV. Honestly, I don't even think he made weight on the second time, but they didn't want to mess up this fight. It's too much money riding on this fight. Too much. It's too much money riding on this fight. And Earl, he's not going to scar his legacy like this by getting a vacant title. Because Earl is about to be the first person in history to take a title off of all four champions. And he's not about to let that happen. Oh, well, Benj Art, when I made the video early this morning, right, I heard it was problems with the weight. but I really couldn't say because that was privileged information. But I made a video and I titled it, "Was There a Weight Problem?" And then when they said it's about to be a private weigh-in, it said a private weigh-in, and I already knew what that meant. Like, they did a private weigh-in, that means somebody's not making weight. It's real close. And they don't realize. Yeah, Coach Joe, the irony they talk about EJ Fat. Of course they gonna say that Valentine. And I swear, y'all go check for 9 early this morning. I sat there and told everybody Bud was gonna weigh 146.8. I promise you on for 9. I said, Bud, look in the chat. You can go look at the chat. This is on everything. This is on my boxing channel. I told everybody in the Finance chat this morning that Bud was going to weigh in at 146.8. I said he's going to weigh in at 146.8 because that's the weight they give people that don't make weight. I knew it. I knew he was going to be 146.8. Yeah, they weighed earlier. They are already hydrating right now. They already hydrating. Exactly, Coach Joe. I told everybody it was going to be 146.8 because that's the weight that they give people that don't make weight. So people that gamble, you already know what it is. So it's like a hidden code, like this person was off on weight, 148.6. You know what I'm saying? That's the hidden weight. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, 146.8. That's how you know. They take a 0.2 off of it so you can understand when you making your bet. You know, so the Vegas insiders, they ain't missing out on it, but you know, everybody else that don't really gamble, they not in the know. But yeah. Exactly, Nevels. I feel like he tried to get every motherfucking advantage possible. And you know, he said, fuck it, I just get close to the weight. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make the weight, I just get close. Spence done gave me everything I want. It ain't like he gonna tell me no if I'm a couple pounds over. Cause hell, he gonna come in big too. So why I gotta get all the way down? Yeah, cause see, if think about it, if Bud was having problems making the weight, he probably would have came in at 146.9 or 147 on the head. Now he just knocked off a 0.2 and he couldn't make it all week. Hey, Skywalker, the powers to be was going to make sure he made it on the second try, regardless. Trust me. Vegas is not letting that go. It is too much money riding on Terrence Crawford. And they did that weigh-in in private because they didn't want to fuck up the line and fuck up the odds because 80% of the money is on Terrence Crawford. If Earl Spence beat this man, it's a lot of us that got Spence, but Vegas is going to walk away with a pretty penny. They can pay all of us that bet on Spence and still have at least the same amount left. Mr. DeMar, I think it's going to hurt Bud. That's what I've been saying. I already think he is going to hurt Bud, really, because he's got weight on his body that he's not used to damn weighing with. You feel what I'm saying? Oma caterers. Now, he not going to get fined or nothing like that. They not even going to put that shit out to the public. Why ruin the biggest fight when you trying to do breaking numbers? If they hear a fighter is not making weight and something controversial like this, that'll make people scared to buy the pay-per-view. They'll think it ain't worth buying. This man ain't even make weight. He going to be weight drained. They're not doing none of that. The fight's going on just like everybody made weight and everything. It's going on. Plus, Earl's a bigger fighter any damn way. So, you know, Earl's good. Earl ain't tripping. If I was Earl, I wouldn't even ask for the bread back. I'd be like, look, I come out last now, nigga. But he's dealing with Bud and his diva ass and his diva ass ways, bro. Like he can't do that because he got too much invested. Bud really doesn't want this fight. Bud can still walk away from this fight. Until Bud step his foot in that ring, you still basically got to cater to what Bud wants. You still gotta know. And Mike Tyson, see, he did some fuck shit with that coin toss. Like EBT said, if anybody ever played coin toss, the way he flipped that shit, he had it on heads, and he flipped it in the air with no rotation. MR Eric Rock, you talk about yeah, but that was the two belt narrative. Murad Eric, this is the four belt narrative now. They done made the IBF and the WBO a championship now. When Holyfield did it, it was just the WBA and the WBC. Yeah, Bud, if he listen, of course you can say Bud's petty. Look, this man was gonna walk away from the Earl fight if this man didn't agree to flip a coin. Hey Skywalker, you can hop up here if you want to. Peace, Master Khalif. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to anybody that want to come up here and give your side of it. It's all good. You know, we up here. Everybody's opinion is warranted. You know what I'm saying? It's like the sports bar. We just kicking it around and we talking boxing. We kicking it for 41 more minutes until the weigh-in come in. You feel me? Well, I think Bud's already too heavy, right? He's already too heavy for his legs. That's why he doesn't have lateral movement. And see, he's older. And so, with that being said, you know, it's gonna drain his stamina. Plus, he's fell in love with his power. He hasn't had the damn, you know what I'm saying? He hasn't had to move around the ring like that. But see now, he's got this extra weight. It's gonna hurt him immensely. Plus, you got the work rate of Earl he got to contend with. Then you got to worry about Earl hitting you in the body and knocking your wind out. Then you got to worry about him hitting you in your hips and everything, stopping you from moving. Then you got to realize you're getting old. So, and then you drained. Like he overworked himself. Like not making weight is the worst thing that happened to a boxer, man. Like they have to push themselves so hard to make that weight, and when they don't make it, like bro, that takes a toll on your body. Like this man was dehydrated to the fact where he couldn't get no more fluid out of his body, and he still had to make that weight. Like this man has been going hard this whole fucking week while Earl's been basically chilling and relaxing and doing what he had to do because he was on par. And see, Bud had the chance. But when he made this fight, Bud should have bought him a damn nutritionist. This is your biggest fight. You got a damn LeBron James, like I say, LeBron James, all top athletes, Tank Davis. They all have nutritionists because they know how important being on the top of your game is. Like if you want to compete with the best and you're not young no more, your body is the first thing that you got to worry about because Father Time is undefeated. You got to keep your body in better shape than these young people do. You got to have more vitamins and minerals than these young people do. Because if not, you know, your body's not going to work on the same level as it was if you was younger. And that's just facts. And people need to understand that. And see, you got Bomac as your nutritionist. This man can't nutrition shit. Look at him. He eating big bags of cheese noodles and drinking 64-ounce sweet ass high fructose corn syrup drinks. Like them sodas and that damn dietary sugars, all that shit he drinking. That man's bad. He's a heart attack waiting to happen. I hate to say it, but he is. But Bud and them so damn cheap. And you know, they feel like they can do it themselves. So they choose not to get a nutritionist. And that's why this camp was so hard. And the worst thing about it, It was supposed to be Earl that wasn't making weight. It was supposed to be Earl that had the hard time. You see how karma is? Karma comes right back and laughs at you, bites you on your ass. And see, this muscle, you should have did this with David Avenesian. I mean, you did take an extra fight. You should have took a damn tune-up with David Avenesian and tried to add muscle that way. Because your first fight with muscle is not going to be what you think. Rashidi Ellis added muscle before his fight with Roman Villa. And after he did that, you see, he was boxing the shit out of Roman Villa. He was beating him just like Boots was. But then you realize at the end, that damn shit took a toll. By the 9th round, Rashidi Ellis was put. The gas was going out of his tank. And Roman Villa dropped his ass twice. And he looked so bad that PBC felt like Roman Villa would look better against Boots than Rashidi Ellis, because Rashidi Ellis done showed himself vulnerable being dropped. He really won that fight, but the powers to be said it'd be a better showing, Spanish versus black. Plus, this man done dropped Rashidi. It's going to be a bigger fight. And that's what happened to Rashidi Ellis. Shalom, princess. Shawa Allah. My head moderator, what's going on with you today? Slime Caesar, you on mute, my nigga.
What up, Aunt?
Shalom, what you got to say? The link is there for anybody that want to see.
Bud done put himself at a disadvantage, man. He think he finna go in here and muscle Earl. And like you just said, he finna poop the fuck out. He been looking drained all week, though.
He's been going at it all week. It's a thing
drained
in boxing called overworking yourself. And right now, he is overworked. Overtrained.
So when you miss weight like that, do it make you susceptible to the body? Do it make you weak to the body when you miss weight like that?
Well, you know, when you cut weight, right?
You heard me up?
Yeah, I heard you. What I'm saying is when you cut weight, right? A lot of times you cut as much fat and stuff off, and then most of it be just your fluid. Because, you know, we at 70-80% water. And, you know, you can cut damn near 20 pounds of fluid off. The more at least 15 pounds of fluid off of you. So, you know, that's why people try to say that last 10 to 15 pounds for the last 2 days, and then they dehydrate themselves and cut that weight. But see, Bud, he added muscle. He added a lot of muscle to himself, right? He bulked up. And salute Trey Vegas. And he added a lot of muscle and everything. And now muscle weighs twice as much as fat. Because fat is loose and dense, while muscle is solid and coarse, like the fibers are tightly woven. So with that tightly woven fibers, you know, it's more heavier. And so, Skywalker, salute.
Salute, brother, salute.
Oh, D-No, he only missed one time because you can only miss one time. Then after that, either you make it or you don't. So he technically missed one time. Then he made it, technically. He was going to make it regardless.
Hey,
the only person that wouldn't have made weight if they missed it was Earl. Because Bud is petty like that. And he would have walked away with that shit, probably.
Hey, another thing is we know if his final weight was 147.8, we know that he was the one that was 1.5 over. And they gave him, I think it took him, you know, that give you a 2-hour period. I believe that's why they didn't announce the news. They didn't want to fuck up the money. They didn't want, you know, Vegas to start shake, rattling, rolling. They wanted to keep the line where it was, not manipulated, not nothing changed. And then after that, I went, put my big boy in, and we just gonna let it roll.
Yeah, see, that's the fucked up shit about it, because usually at a fight of this magnitude, and you know, Skywalker, because you got your own platform too, you know, a fight of this magnitude, you know, it is customary that you get to see the fighters weigh themselves. You know what I'm saying? The weight is live because there's a lot of money riding on this fight. It's a lot of gamblers. You know, a live weigh-in is what's customary because it be a lot of money involved in it, and gamblers want to see the fighter and how tough that camp was on him. So for
It's
them to
big
do,
money.
yeah, that's that big money. So for them to do a weigh-in for everybody, like it'll be 3 o'clock on the West Coast. So for them to do that shit like 6 hours later than what it's supposed to be, then that tells you that somebody was looking real bad, and they giving them a chance to rehydrate, and then they making it a spectacle. You feel what I'm saying? They
It
trying to
was
get
Yeah,
the
good,
fact.
fight.
but I like that they didn't change the line. The line stayed with, so I checked them this morning, and then I went after the news came out that they said, they both have made weight. So then I went and did mine, and the lines were still where they were. So
Hey, Shawar, of course they mad because Bud don't miss weight, but he missed that shit today. Craig Smith, you can say what you want to say, bro, but if you look at the timeline of my video, I've already covered that shit earlier this morning before the weight even went down, before anybody even knew about it. Because I knew he had already fucked up the first time, buddy. But yeah, they weren't going to let the fight go messed up. The fight was going to happen regardless. Whether he missed weight or not, not, he was going to get this weight. This is the biggest fight in over 40
yeah, it
years.
wasn't
This
gonna get
fight is
called
bigger than
off because of no weight. Nah, it was gonna
hell
go
nah.
anyway.
This fight right here is bigger than Sugar Ray, and it's bigger than motherfucking Sugar Ray and hers on paper. Just on
Right.
paper, because this is two undefeated fighters fighting for undisputed. Sugar Ray had already had a loss right there.
Man, I hope people buy the fight though. I hope the people buy the fight. It got 2.5 million potential. I hope they buy it though.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope it at least cracks a meal. Easy.
Shit, I bought a new 85-inch for the fight, man.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a
hell, I'm
perfect
looking at
time
my
to
own
upgrade to the
80.
TV. You know what I'm saying? Watch it on a better TV.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch it on my old 80 then.
Yo,
Oh, you can't send me super chats. They took away my super chats. I got demonetized for speaking about the truth of boxing. But if you do want to
yo,
support, I'll put my cash app right there. Just send the cash app. I appreciate each and every one of y'all though.
Well, I'll hook you up if this big boy hit.
What's up,
Everything.
anti-troll?
what's the word, man? I don't know what y'all was really talking about before I got up here, but I just want to say this to all the Crawford dummies that was saying all this before. So who's really undisciplined now, huh?
Oh, that's a good one. God damn.
Huh?
They try to slip
Who's
away from
really
that one.
undisciplined?
They
And I
tried to
already
slip away
look,
from that
and
one.
I've only been researching this probably about the last hour. I've seen 3 channels lie and say Spence missed weight instead of Crawford when we all know that's a lie. Literally, I've seen 3 channels. I ain't gonna call them out because I don't want to talk about niggas, but I've literally seen it.
Let me
3
ask you a
channels.
question.
Crawford was
Did Blue
Spence was
Blood say
way
that?
under 147.
Did Blue Blood insinuate it? I'm just asking.
Say it again.
Did Blue Blood insinuate it?
Blue Blood said that he saw Terrence Crawford missed weight.
Okay, just making sure. All right.
No, Blue Blood that said it, not Blue Blood. I wouldn't say it was him. No,
I
it wasn't
know.
him.
I know it's probably them H Money people, them OnlyFans people.
Oh man, I damn near want to say his name so bad, boy, but I ain't gonna do it to him,
Hey,
man.
dude spent most of his camp trying to put on weight. That's a damn shame.
That's what I think. Like I told everybody once before, I said that Crawford. I said it last week. I was the only one that ever talked about it. I say, what if Crawford don't make weight? I said a feeling. Nobody else brought this up. I brought this up a week ago. I said, man, Crawford might not make weight. Because I see everybody else was talking about, how can you tell? He had on a sweatshirt. And I said, look at the dimensions of his shoulders, bro.
For a
I said,
whole
this nigga
week
is
though. In
built.
Vegas, it's 115 for a whole week.
Yeah. And I told everybody told me I was stupid, talking about, man, you don't know what you're talking about. Crawford already at the weight. And I'm like, no, he's not, people. Look at his shoulders. Y'all not looking. I said, Bud done got big up top. Man, you don't know upper. And look, they've been telling me the whole time. And I'm like, bro, I know what the hell I see, man. I used to box. I could tell weight. I said, this nigga done got big. He got buff over the training camp. And I said, he's fighting to get that off. This is their first time they experimented and they fucked up.
And he put on muscle, and it's hard to get that shit off. He put on
Hey,
And
muscle.
when you do
I
get it
knew
off,
it. I knew it was a problem when I seen that nigga had a hoodie on at the press conference. I knew what it was then.
I knew it was a problem on the media workout when he did that 45-minute workout, getting that big ass sweat and went and get no water into his system. I said, "Oh,
Hey,
this nigga cutting weight."
I
Facts,
think I think
facts.
he knew. I think his whole camp knew he was gonna miss weight. They knew he would. I mean, he did come back around. They found a way to get it off by 2 ounces. But I think they all knew he was gonna miss weight. They knew it.
He didn't make the weight, bro. I'm just being honest with you. He didn't make the weight, but they not gonna tell us that. They're not gonna tell the people that.
And
But
I
if you a
bet you.
gambler, look, anybody, like I said, we've had people vouch already. But I told everybody this morning that Terrence Crawford was going to weigh in at 146.8.
Yeah.
I've had everybody here that was here this morning. I told them 146.8 because that's the weight that they give a welterweight that missed weight is 146.8. And that's a key to the gamblers, the true gamblers, so they know, okay, this man had a bad fight camp, training camp, and he didn't make weight. And he might be a little weight drained, a little tired. So that whenever you see a fighter and they look like they don't make weight, and the weight comes in at 146.8 or 153.8 or 174.8, it's a good thing to know that they might not have made weight.
I got a question for you. See, I'm not a former boxer. I'm a former wrestler, so I know how to, you know what I'm saying, lose weight. I've been through a lot of weight cuts. So I got a question. If he just had to lose a pound and what was he over by?
He
One and
was
a
over
half.
by like
1.5.
1.5.
They say it was
Oh,
148.5.
okay, so my thing is before a fight of this magnitude, wouldn't you expect both of these fighters to have their weight in check and to be chilling the day before, right?
Well,
No,
you got,
because you don't want to take away that um, the last 5 to 10 pounds you want to take the day before, because you cutting all your water, you dehydrating yourself.
Right,
You
right,
got to
right.
drop,
So
you got to
you think
drop
it's
your
going to
blood
have
pressure.
a
See,
ill
boxing is
effect on
different.
Crawford?
Hold on, I'm about to tell you, boxing is different, right?
Uh huh.
You gotta take your body from 70 to 80% water fluid down to like 30%, and that's dangerous.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. You think it's more dangerous for him to be doing that the day before the fight, losing
yeah. If you notice,
All
that?
yeah,
fighters do it.
exactly. Because if you
That's what I'm
All
notice,
asking.
fighters do it that
Spence
day, and
stopped. Yeah,
as soon as they hit weight, they go to the scale,
yeah,
and then they
Right,
rehydrate. It ain't
yeah,
You can't keep your body like that for long.
yeah.
So
right.
If y'all notice, Spence stopped about 4 days ago. He stopped the weight cut about 4 or 5 days ago.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. He cutting the day before. So what ill effects you think that's gonna have on the fight outcome or something? Because for me, I see it as like late stamina. That's gone now. If you got to do
Yeah.
all that before a fight, ain't no I'm finna be boxing on the back foot and all that shit in the 10th round. That's gonna be
You just
gone.
trying to all you trying
yeah,
to do is lose weight.
he's gonna be drained. He's gonna be drained. He's gonna be drained.
Well, his core, everything's gonna
He,
be weakened, man, and
Yeah,
body
all
strength is gonna
yeah
phase him out.
you spent the last 4 days trying to lose weight.
he spent the last week and a half trying to lose weight.
That's
That
what I'm
man
saying.
had
With a lethal body puncher like that, I don't see this as a good ingredient at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so first off, you go in there with Spence, you older, then you ain't been in a mover and shaker in the ring since the Vista Post All fight. Then you done had a hard training camp. This training camp was hard. And like that shit gonna take a toll on him, bro. Like it's a such thing called overworking. And he overworked himself right now. Like it's too much work right now. Salute to my boy John Thomas for the $2 cash app, man. I appreciate that, homie. Upper Echelon salute you, bro. No more than you know.
Upper echelon, they gonna kick you off the internet for talking this real shit, man. You better calm down, man.
I mean, they already demonetized me. So shit. Shit. People need to know this shit though if you're gonna be betting your money. Like shit. I don't want nobody to have the wrong idea and go out there and you lose your damn money. Like if you're a Bud fan and you're not sure, I might not do it because hey, your man is not 100%. And they gonna watch them gloves, Judah. Them gloves ain't even gonna be a problem. And see, Bud sat there and put Earl Spence through all this shit, all the negotiations, all the knick-knack. See, Bud didn't want this fight as bad as Spence anyway. This man was willing to walk away from the fight. Hand me a cup, Jalen. Hand me a red cup. He was ready to walk away from the fight over a coin toss. Like the man that gave you 50-50 purse split, everything you done asked for, and you keep finding things to ask for. Like you was gonna walk away from this fight over a coin flip. And then they would say, well, man, I asked for some stuff and we just couldn't get through it. So I'm gonna have to go away from the fight. That's what we would have heard. So you know, Spence, we gotta salute Spence because this man went above and beyond the Call of Duty. And then he's a B-side right now. He's coming out last to the biggest fight of his career that he made. But you know, hey Cedric, look, I done got rid of
like diva activity to me.
Hold on one second. Cedric, like I said, I done got rid of the other dude the other day. Now you come through and talk, but look, don't disrespect my character calling me a liar, bro. I don't do that. Calling me a liar is like calling me a bitch. Don't do that, bro. Then you can get up here, you can say what you gotta say, but don't ever disrespect me calling me a liar, bro. I ain't never disrespect you now. So don't ever do that. We men. We not gonna act like women. All right, go ahead, bro.
That's women shit. Women. What up, though, upper echelon? Salute to the panel. That's women shit there. Women quick to, you a liar. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let these Bud fans know. Get out y'all feelings. Get out y'all emotions. It's a sport. It's a boxing match. You understand? Y'all act just like Burson and Crawford. Crawford went to telling Earl Spence people that you know, we all black people, we don't need to be doing this and that. Fuck you, nigga, and all this and that to one of Earl Spence people. But
hey, y'all hold up, man. It's 170 some people that only got 30 likes. Come on, man.
Oh, you know, I hit the likes.
I'm giving y'all this flame. Y'all ain't
That's my fault. That's my fault too. I got to do it too. My fault. I'm sorry, gang.
I'm about to say, damn.
I hit the like when I step into the building.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Shawar. That's how I know you the head moderator because look, you just timed out a guy with a wrench, Shawar. Hey, Shawar. Nah, because you remember how you were saying you didn't see it? You just timed out a guy with a wrench, Shawar. Hey, Shawar. Somebody needs to cut the YouTube off in the back. Salute, Big Ray, salute.
Oh, I'm saying about Crawford fans, you know, and I can imagine once Spence win, man, they gonna tear wherever Crawford from, they gonna tear that place up.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, they gonna tear it up. They gonna riot.
Hey, look, salute salute Philip. But look, I don't think Bud's going to see. Bud got this high mentality in himself, right? He feel like he's better than everybody. Like he got this air of arrogance because he got all these yes men sitting here telling him what he want to hear. Like he really believes that he's an all-time great. Like, did y'all not hear him say he's already up there with Hagler and Hearns and all them? Like as the best, one of the best welterweights ever fought. Like nigga, you haven't fought nobody. Earl Spence is not even there yet. Now with your name, it'll be closer to it, but. Like, dude, this man already feels like he's already up there in the Hall of Fame with all them right there, and he hasn't even had no tough fight yet. And see, that's what the problem is. Like, this man ain't got no damn drive. Like, it's like he's complacent. Like, he's just happy to. And like they asked him, "Is this your biggest fight?" He talking about, well, I mean, it's all right. And they like this man just don't want to give credit to how big this fight is. Just like they asked him, would this be his biggest payday? He talking about it might be. Might be. Sean Porter was your biggest payday at $7 million. Dude, this is about to exceed that shit. Like, why are you acting so nonchalant? Not trying to give Earl no type of credit.
That's because he's a diva. He's a diva. At heart, he's a diva, gang. Like, that's literally what it is. He's a diva. He's a wide receiver that's a boxer. Literally, that's what my dad calls him. A wide receiver who's a boxer.
And he's going to need that money for the bills.
They was trying, man, Al Heyman and Steven Espinosa was trying hard as hell to get Earl to walk away from this fight. They said, fuck that shit. We're not giving this dude all of this. Earl kept saying, give me everything you want.
Hey, I had a question yesterday at the press conference when he lost his cool and he was calling somebody a bitch. The camera zoomed in on Spencer's sister Ebony and his other sister. And was he calling them a bitch or was he calling a guy? Because they never showed the guy, bro. I didn't know who they were talking about.
It was the guy. It was the guy that was
that was Errol Spence's cousin. That was his little cousin he was talking to.
Oh, yeah.
No, Earl
They
said
zoomed in on his sisters, and the sisters were talking
No,
shit.
his sisters was talking to
Now
Errol.
Earl said that wasn't family. Earl said that
yeah,
wasn't
Earl.
family he was talking to. It was some dude that was with them.
Yeah, he
I
said
thought that was his cousin or something.
boy. No, Earl said it's still his boy. He's still from Dallas. He still rock with him. But just like Earl said, you know, his people were saying stuff about me. I just looked at him and laughed.
It's so hilarious how sensitive they is, though. But once they the ones calling Spencer drunk, he lived check to check, he this, he fat, he out of shape. But as soon as that nigga told Bo Mac, as soon as that nigga told Bo Mac that you on a motherfucking Cheeto and Big Mac diet, everybody want to get mad. What? Like, come on, man, stop it, man. Get y'all stop it with the sensitive crap, man.
John Kramer, salute, baby, salute.
And then I'm watching Blue Blood. Blue Blood don't do nothing but straddle the fence, man. And I can't even believe.
You know, he worried about being right or wrong. Me, I tell the truth, bro.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, I'll come back and say I was wrong. But you know, I call it how I see it, man.
I can understand him getting his money from wherever he getting his bread from, you know, if Crawford paying you or whatever or whatnot. You might as well just say it. Don't straddle the fence.
He owns BlackPeopleMeet.com. Right? So ain't he an investor in BLK?
That shit just went bankrupt for the 13th time.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't even know if they're still around.
Damn, so he ain't even get his investment back. Damn.
Hey, no, they was paying him. He didn't have no investment in it, bro.
Oh, I thought that he had an investment in it or something. That's what I heard.
Paid, bro. No,
damn, that's even worse. That's even worse.
Look, I'm gonna tell you how even cold this shit is, man. He did all that capping and shit for BLK Prime and everything, and Terrence Crawford didn't even come do an interview for that nigga, dog.
To this day.
Yeah. Like, damn.
He's still
fighters' asses, bro. Because then they gonna treat you like a damn yes man too. Me, I feel like I'm a somebody as well, so I'm not about to kiss your ass, dog. Like shit. Nigga, you work for me because I pay your shit. Because if I don't buy your fight, nigga, who gonna buy it? If none of us buy your motherfucking fight, then guess what? You a free TV star too. So you know
what you say, a free TV star?
Yeah, because without us fans, these boxes are nothing. They need us to be something. Because if we don't buy their fights, then they own free TV.
Yeah. And that's what I tell
them. They got to realize before they start disrespecting the fans and everything. Like Earl, you don't see him arguing with the fans because he know he can't put his hands on them.
Yeah.
So why even waste your time? That shit make you look real weak.
It do. And I tell a lot of my people, man, because, you know, especially when it comes to these rappers, I say, man, y'all big them people up. If y'all don't buy they
idols, man. They treat these people like idol worshiping, bro.
I don't do all that, man. You know?
Gamboa rock bug because Gamboa was a monster. People don't remember Gamboa was the shit back at 126. It was him, Wama, and Mikey Garcia. Everybody, we wanted to see Wama versus Gamboa, but Orlando Salido beat the shit out of Wama twice. Fucked up everybody's super fight.
Hey, can I ask you a question? This is a question for the Bud peoples too. How many times was Gamboa dropped previously before he fought Terrence Crawford? How many times did he eat canvas before he fought Terrence Crawford? I just want to know.
Oh, Gamboa was still undefeated, still a pound for pound.
No. I know he was undefeated, but I said how many times did he taste the canvas? How many times he touched that? His ass touched the canvas. I know he's been knocked down about 5-6 times before he fought Crawford. He been chinny. So I don't really count that. He was the shit at 126. The weight you said, 35? No. He got his ass beat every fight at 35. He never was the shit. And when he fought Crawford, he was not on the pound for pound list.
No, I said he was a pound for pound fighter at 126.
No, I heard you. I heard what I said. When he fought Crawford, he wasn't no longer a pound for pound fighter.
Nah, he had been out of fighting for over a year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They shit on Errol beating the shit out of Mikey Garcia, though. Mikey Garcia was on the pound for pound list at the time and considered a better boxer overall than Errol.
And then
Mikey Garcia was number 3 on the pound for pound list. He had already won the 140 championship belt against Sergey Lipinets. He fought a 142 catchweight fight against Adrian Broner and them. He beat Robert Easter for the 135 belt. Mikey Garcia was all over the place. They was calling him the nigger killer.
Hey, upper echelon. Have Bud ever have an all access to this day?
You say what?
Have he ever did what is that? The all access?
Blood, Sweat, or Tears. And...
I don't think so, man. I think this was the one that he do it because remember Bud wouldn't promote shit, bro. They could never get Bud to promote.
Top Rank does something similar. They call it Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I don't know if he's done one, bro. I know the guy that does.
Bob Aaron used to complain because he said Bud would never try to help sell the fights. He would never try to be promoted.
But you heard my man ask him. He say, okay, you with Al Heyman. What's the difference between Al Heyman and Bob Aaron? And he said, well, Bob was my promoter, and Al, we business partners or whatever. PBC, we business partner.
Because Terrence Crawford, he's the leader of TCB, Terrence Bud Crawford Promotions. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Al Heyman is not a promoter. You know, Al Heyman is a business. See, they got to set up because he can't be a promoter and he can't be two. So Al Heyman, he sets it up where it's other companies that promote, and you know he's just a financial advisor.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Al Heyman more of an advisor.
If he's a promoter, that'll be against the law, and they'll try to get him. So he can't be that. That's why Oscar, Bob, and all them tried to sue Al Heyman, and he beat it because he was paying the fighters too much. They said he was giving the fighters too much money because he was showing the fighters where all that money is that they was losing. Like motherfuckers get paid $3 or $4 million while Bob and Oscar was getting like 15 behind it. Like nigga, you ain't threw a punch and you get paid 3 times more than me. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, but we're gonna keep it right here, right Bud Crawford is trying to build himself up right now. We about to see the weigh-in in like 11 minutes. I know everybody waiting because I'm waiting. But right now, Bud Crawford is rehydrating. But Earl, he has that nutritionist. So no, Earl's about to be looking. He's going to be shining when we see him at this weigh-in. Watch what I tell y'all. But like I told y'all before, I've been telling y'all all week. And guess what? Y'all locked in with the upper echelon. So everybody's been locked in with the upper echelon. Y'all been ahead of everybody. Because I told y'all a week in advance that Bud wasn't going to make weight. I told all y'all that Bud was fucked up. I told each and every one of y'all. And I've seen it. So y'all got exclusive information because I let y'all know before time. I even dropped a video earlier today letting y'all know that the weight was in trouble. Before even it knew. I dropped it at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 7 a.m. over there in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to let y'all know because, you know, I stay in. I'm cool with the man down camp. You know, it ain't no secret, but I still keep it fair. I was rocking with Bud and them until he started doing all these damn whirly bird shits, this bullshit that he been doing. You know, I like the best fighting the best. You know, people standing on their square and doing what they say. I'm just glad we got the fight, even though that bullshit ass coin toss, Mike Tyson rigged that shit. You know, Bud, his homeboy, you know, he didn't even flip the coin. All he did was toss it straight up in the air with the thumb. You know, it's easy to do that if you know how to play coins.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
oh yeah. My daddy them used to pitch lines. My daddy them know. My daddy said the same thing. That shit wasn't accurate at all.
All it was, man.
Nah, but you know, Terrence Crawford is Tyson's homeboy.
I know. You see, Errol check Mike Tyson too.
Yeah, but see, that's what making me think that, you know what I'm saying, that the PBC is just, you know what I'm saying, to me, that's they full of shit, man, because it's like they doing everything that they can to go at the Earl. You know, I can't believe that why would y'all even let Terrence Crawford pick heads and tails first?
You know why? Because Earl is the boss. They've been trying to tell Earl to let this shit go. Fuck Bud. We can do something else. We can do a better fight. Bud telling Al Heyman and Stephen Espinosa, no, give this motherfucker whatever he wants. Bud added the stipulations. He added that he calls the coin toss. Bud added all these stipulations. Like I've been trying to tell people, he's been trying to find a way to get out this motherfucking fight. This man don't want that ass whooping. Like I'm talking about yesterday. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. yesterday. If y'all got an eye for flashing and a fair for flashing, you would have seen it yesterday. The nigga was looking like he was in high school. Nigga said, I'm gonna whoop your ass at the end of the school day. The man was watching the clock for 3 o'clock. You know, the time was running by fast. He closed his eyes, said a little prayer, rocking the music that didn't nobody else hear. You know, that motherfucker know that the time is coming. You know, it's almost an end to this foolish charade. And he's just trying to live in the moment. But this motherfucker told us 2 years ago on Twitter. I got a video up. It's called Bud Said He Was Going to Be the Puppet Master. He told us this shit 2 years ago. He said, all y'all motherfuckers think y'all running shit, but I'm going to show y'all that I'm the puppet master. I'm the one that control it. And Bud said he was going to get 50-50. He got it. He said he was going to be the A side against Earl. He got it. Because he playing ransom. He playing how I go get it. He playing, if you don't fight me, I just hold this strap and keep it away from you. And Earl needs this strap because this is his vision. This is what he wanted. So he's willing to put it all to the side, put it all on the line, just to get Bud ass in that ring for a chance to put his hands on him. So yes, Earl's giving up concessions. He's giving it up. Yes, he gave that man 50-50. But when Bud get that ring, Earl's will take each and every transgression out of his ass. And you can bet on that.
Yep. It's going to be more like...
Hey, upper echelon, you just called that nigga Mike off the wood?
Yeah.
Hell no. So Errol Stacy?
Yeah.
You funny as fuck, man.
You about to beat that nigga, dog.
Yeah, they about to beat him like a drum.
But
For real. What would you do? That's what would anybody do if you back
y'all make sure y'all hit
corner like this?
I'm gonna go ahead and I want everybody to get their closing statement because we got 5 minutes left and I don't want to miss none of this weigh in, people. Everybody give your shout out and then I can play my outro music. I'm gonna be back on later on the night for my third shift people and my drivers. You know, I'm gonna come on after 12. You know, I've been doing that. Like we had a good cook this morning up to 5 o'clock in the morning. But you know, y'all make sure if y'all not subscribed, y'all subscribe to Upper Echelon, man. You know, right here, you know, everybody got a chance to come up, say what they got to say. Everybody's opinion is valued as long as we treat each other with respect. It's just like we at a car bar. I mean, at a sports bar. We all drinking and chilling and talking this shit that we call boxing, what we like. And everybody go ahead and give your last thoughts and shout outs.
All right, well, shout out to the Anti-Troll Association. Me and my man's Boxing Nerd got our show coming soon. And I just want to say I got Errol by 10th round TKO.
All right, salute.
Yeah.
All right, salute everybody. Salute Upper Echelon. You know, I rocks with the channel. I got Earl, you know. I wanted to go all 12 with a brutal ass kicking. You know, similar.
Hold on 1 second. Quentin Myers, my bad, bro. I hit the wrong button, bro. C. Carr, salute, bro. I hit your night. Go ahead and finish, bro.
Similar to Mikey Garcia and Danny Garcia, but much similar to Mikey and Danny, but worser than your Danis. You know, at 12 and to the point where he's gonna need all of that money for his medical bills and his not his fan base, but his family. They gonna kick Bo Mac ass because they gonna say, how come you ain't throw that towel in? And I can hear Buddy the Boxer right now. He ain't have to hit that.
You gotta go ahead and wrap it up. Black Star, hey, I appreciate you, bro. Black Star, go ahead and give your last one shout out. We getting close.
Oh, okay. Hey, appreciate y'all come on show, man. I had a little trouble getting on early, but finally I got through. Appreciate everybody on the time in the chat. You know, subscribe to my good brother Upper Echelon, man. We do good work, man. And we'll pick it up on next time. But I got Earl Spence in 8.
All right. Hey, I wish we had more time, but hey, this weigh-in is more pressing. Look, after 12, if ain't none of my homies on, I'll come on right after 12, either 12 or 1. But I'll see all y'all later on tonight because after 12, we have less than 24 hours for the fight. It'll be 23. But peace and blessing to each and every one of y'all. Here go the outro, and we out. He standing
Straight up watch, I make them lean with this pole. Would've thought it was closed, how that heat made them fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. I about to leave them holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-pound rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill. I pop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split 'em. LN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I keep leaving nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga